Welcome back to the campfire. Today, we're going to be continuing our journey with Tamara. So we're going to keep looking for that mason's trowel. At least that's the entire goal. There's a general store here. And we had just gotten over here. There's a general store, there's a restaurant, and a bait shop. Looks like, and for some reason, there's just no zombies over here. And I'm gonna take what luck we get. We must have dragged them all back down to the gas station when we were down there. No, I can't go in that way. Oh, come on. There's gotta be a way in, right? Come on. There we go. And there's two rain barrels that we can just grab. Or try to grab. See if this is clear all the way up. Looks like it might be. Alright. So far. Alright, okay. This is an empty building. And it's got everything you would need to survive here. Keyring, we don't need it. Sewing kit, we can take that with us. There's a mouse toy, bunch of food. And take that with. Some food. We might as well take the seasonings too. Another frying pan, just in case. Box of sparklers, some aluminum foil. Little things that might be useful. And let's go ahead and disassemble this TV. I know we haven't really been doing that yet, but we're here. We've already read the book. Might as well. Let's take a look at what we got here. So trapping 4 and trapping 2. Fishing net. Ooh. But it's already red. Let's grab some of these things. Oh, there's a zombie outside somewhere. Either that or that's the wind. Okay. Got the hunter, that's already red. Premium fishing line, okay. Twine. Empty leather bag. Some canteens. It's gotta be the wind, I think. Angler, that's more fishing net. Let's grab all this really nice fishing stuff. That was a zombie noise. Where that noise is coming from is probably out near the car. So I don't think we turned it off. Let's move everything extra into our backpack. Because we are currently really heavy. Come on. Because we're going to be heavy, and we don't want to be heavy going into this fight. As best we can. The lentils the problem? Well, no, everything's the problem. Okay. Let's fill the leather bag at least. Because we can wear that to reduce the weight. There. Yeah, we decided to get heavy. Alright. Let's take the crowbar out. Oh yeah, now there's two of them standing right there. Come on. Let's take you down. Come on. Okay, so now we're clear there. And you don't really have anything. Let's close that door up. What? Oh, that was the back door. Makes sense. We'll drop stuff off into the car. We'll continue looking for a mason's trowel. Alright, let's go this way first. Oh, you know, I forgot first. Let's grab those. Or at least try to grab one of those rain barrels. We can make our own, but if we don't have to spend the materials, can at least try to get one. Nope, that one broke. That one broke. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot to try to get them. It didn't work out, but the worst you can do is actually nothing. And then it's breaking the thing that you're trying to get. And then the worst thing, you know, the next thing is you actually get it. Alright, so let's go this way. So I believe what we're looking for... Ooh. There could be tools in there. We'd have to fight the zombies. I don't like fighting zombies in this regard. Alright, let's do this. Let's hop back over the fence. This is a little better. Yeah, fighting them like this is a little better. Alright, come at me, bro. And then we got this one. One less. One less zombie to deal with. Nothing on them. Your western boot. Well, these boots are all pretty crap, but okay. We'll take them anyways. They got a bunch of pigs. Oh, there's no tool room in this. Just a bunch of pigs. It's not one of the barns that has a tool shed in it. Suppose that might only be the red ones. And only then certain red ones. All that to say, no, there's no good spots for tools. In fact, there's just not going to be any loot in there except for animal feed. Alright, so the next spot would be up over here somewhere. Does this have a garage or a tool shed? No, just another house. And all these houses are broken down. Broken out of. I mean, there could be books in them, but we can come back later. We're on a mission for a very specific thing at the moment. I don't want to waste too much time looking at everything else in the world. I think we want to go this road. If nothing else, we can explore what's here. Alright. Looks promising. So there's a garage. And a bunch of chickens for in the future. Alright. So far nothing's coming walking at us. We're good there. Saw, seed packets. Again, nothing. Okay. What about over here? We got the burlap piece. So if we need another sack. Okay. No luck in there. Bunch of sacks. Probably all filled with wheat of some kind. Yeah. Wheat and seeds. Which isn't a bad thing. We could always make use of that, but it's not what we're here for. What's in the tool roll? Whetstone, wood glue. Alright, so nothing that we need. Dang it. Yeah, each of these is pretty dang heavy. Okay. Moment, we'll come back for farm stuff later. Just back onto the road. Okay, shoot. What's the next choice? There is a construction down below us, to the south. Can go there and see about getting, if there's any tools there. Might get lucky and there's like a masonry truck. I know it's not technically a masonry, I think it's like a landscaper's truck. Could also try to get to Phallus Lake and see if it'd be easier to get into the tool store there. Bunch of zombies. Cool, 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 cool. Don't have to worry about that. Alright. Okay. I think it's up this way with a turn off to the left, or the right, rather. Oh no, it is the left. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't have made any sense to go right, but I thought we were hooking the other way. For some reason. Alright, so there's a few zombies here. It's not as bad. Well, yeah, because this is a nearly entirely abandoned town. So let's take care of what we see around us. Come here, you. You go to sleep. It'll be fine. Kind of curious about these abandoned houses. Looks like somebody had started to build like rudimentary furniture in it. Oh, and they had stored up a bunch of materials like planks. So essentially a survivor house. Just not a good one. Alright. Zombos are piling out of the wood at us. Come on. Take you out. Come on, you. Took them down. Paring knife. Okay. That one's like half built. Alright, let's just start looking through boxes to see if we can find any tools and not just raw materials. Shit. Steel, there's a zombie coming. Steel. No tools. No tools. Okay. Yeah, I see ya. Wood. Okay. I see two of you. Let's get kind of clear of this because I don't want to try to fight and all that. I mean, it's a bunch of materials. Just hoping there'd be tools here. Come on. Yes, Karen, go away. There we go. Don't bring your friend Karen into this. Alright. We got Karen and Karen gone. What is up with some of these other houses then? Again, these are all, yeah. They're all for sale, abandoned houses. There's another one that is up over this way because I recognize this area from a Mr. Atomic Duck video. The abandoned town. Well, that leads me to believe that we are near all the zombies are going to come piling out at us, but was it this way? Yeah, the trapper's cottage or trapper's house. The only house left in this entire area. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Alright. Okay. Let's take care of you then. Oh, and you got another one coming out behind you. Make sure we're still clear. No. Another one coming from the distance. And another one coming over here. Come on. There's gotta be a better way. This is gonna be more zombies than we can take care of right now. Let's just get out of here. You know where this is, though. Now. So we can come back, try to look through there, but I don't think that's gonna have a mason's trowel. So that's gonna be trapping and hunting gear, primarily. I mean, it could have a mason's trowel. That's not you know, it's not completely off the table. Alright, where are we in relation to home? No, we're not over there. Okay, so if we come up, there's the gas station. We can go back and over. That's fair. That is easy enough. Just wish there was another way to make a mason's trowel, like, even out of stone or wood. I mean, you'd think wood would work. You know, I haven't tried it. What if we just carve a trowel and see if that'll work? I mean, they're exactly the opposite shape. One is pointed nose, one is wide nose, but I mean, a mason's trowel does the same thing. You just spread things with it. Primarily cement and plaster. So you would think a plastering trowel would be used, but no. Plastering trowel is a complete square. I understand you wouldn't use these things on the job for those purposes if you had another option. You just go buy the other tool. Because they're designed the way they are and made the way they are for a purpose. In a situation like this, I'm sorry, I'm using any flat edge I can get. And doing that on purpose. Because end of the world, no guarantees I can go get the tool that is specifically designed for it. I'll make do. I mean, heck, I'm on the job site and one of my tools breaks. I make do. I don't go out and buy the tool right away. I just finish the day with whatever I got. Oh, my scissors are dull and they're starting to chip and it's going to be a problem to cut wire. Alright, out comes my pocket knife. I'll sharpen it later. It's not even a question. Alright. Well, we should probably empty out what we did get today and try to figure out a new plan. Because plan 1 did not work. Plan A, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Alright. Okay, let's take a look. Let's empty out our bag. Those are going to be the same. So clothes can go in here. Oops. Clothes and boots. Let's get those into here. That's a building supply. We'll take that elsewhere. Let's put the canteens. Come on. Put the there we go. For some reason it wouldn't let me click and drag it. Or double click them. Apparently stacks you can't double click anymore, and that's okay, whatever. At least between what I was running into with the last episode and this episode. Oh, this is me putting them on. Weird. Really weird. Okay. These are in the best condition. Put those on. Put the Western boots away. Everything else comes out here. No room, very little room. Shoot. Let's put the sewing kit up. Those can go in with the frying pan. Let's see what'll fit. Not a whole lot, to be fair. Alright, let's put the other stuff away over here. Keep our empty bottle. Well, at least this has a fair amount of storage capacity. Another spare bottle of water on us, and that's fine. We'll keep the fillet knife because I'm going to use it. Alright, because I have an idea. We've got some sticks over here from where we chopped a log, I believe. Just gotta find one. Right over here. Tree branch, carved trowel. Then really easy to check. That's crafting, building. You can use the wooden trowel. Okay. Thank you. No, that wasn't the case at one point. But one of the latest updates maybe that changed that. Maybe it was intended from the beginning. Why did I hit 2? There we go. And they just... something didn't take with the tags? Who knows at this point. Alright, so we got... there is an option. Good. Well, that makes sense, because they've been trying to make a method so that you can start pure wilderness, because they've noticed that people love that idea. Doing pure wilderness runs and trying to survive from zero. And that they hadn't really implemented a way for you to do that. The funny part is that, you know, they're trying to create ways for you to survive from pure zero to survive, and then they also take those very same things away. Let's take all of our fishing stuff down with us. So we should place at least the fishing nets down there. Got another empty bucket, fishing nets. Let's take the line, hooks, lure. I think our fishing rods are already down there. We can double check. No. And nope. I think we were... yeah, I think we've got a fishing rod down there. Let's take the nails, because we may end up needing them. Let's take some food with us. Put these things into our backpack. I filled you. Alright. Fill plastic bottle. Fill that. I think our axe and other tools are already down there. Pretty sure anyways. So we'll do the walk. There. The axe isn't down here. Either way, we don't really need the axe right now. So we'll put this in here. We'll put the bucket away in the fishing line, and then we'll take the fishing nets. We'll place those. One net. Come on, let me place these dang things. And then fishing net right beside it. So we got 3 fishing nets, we're ready to go there. We had a bunch of tiles on the ground and some clay. Here we go, ceramic tiles, bucket of clay cement. Well, that's not good for us. Stop alarm. Tile floor, okay. So I'm thinking 3 by 3 to start. What are we out of? Oh, yeah, it takes 4 tiles to make a tile floor now. Alright. Plus a whole bucket of clay cement, and we're out of clay cement. Does that use up the bucket? Oh, that is shit. So you lose the bucket to make the clay cement. Period. Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Give me the sand. Yeah, I don't like how any of that goes. Now you lose the bucket. Clay cement. So we still can't mix the bucket of clay cement. Because it still doesn't register it as being 10 liters. That is... God goddamn insane. Alright. Okay. I need to come up with a different plan then. Well, if we use carved buckets... that would be... we're not losing as much. But I gotta get to 3 bucket, or level 3 carving. I may have to say screw it to the floors being tile. Because that's gonna cost a lot. Come on. There. Anything useful on any of you? Not really. Not at the moment. Okay. Just need to get them out of our way. So that's 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, yeah. I mean... that is ridiculous to make. All that is super intensive. We can make... let's grab the sack off the ground. Grab the shovel. We just need to get a little bit more clay to kind of make this look cool, or at least decent. Alright. Floor is going to be done in wood from the rest of the way out. That's just going to have to be it. So that doesn't count as clay. Nor does this one, it looks like. Oh, right. I've only got the 1 sack. That's why it's not being counted as clay. There we go. This one still... nope, there we go. Well, we got a lot of clay. I'm not gonna lie. We can get more pretty quickly here. But the buckets... the buckets are gonna be the real problem. I mean, if it's gonna use up a bucket every single time, this is going to be painful. Alright. I mean, I have a plan for getting around that, but... ooh. Alright, so that's 42. You divide that up into 4. You got 10 tiles. You got 10 floor pieces. You're not making a sizable house. Not out of clay, anyways. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to make 8 tiles to finish up the foyer. And the rest will have to be out of wood. Then we'll deal with the walls. So we make 8 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put the wooden tile mold away. Need a lighter and a log. Or some charcoal. I need a charcoal pit. There we go. So all you need for that is a shovel. Let's take all this. Put it away. So we need to go get the axe so that we can make or chop down some wood, fire those tiles, Is there like also an easier way to make clay? Hold on. Alright. So this is going to be... It's going to be a little difficult. I want to try... And first, let's get our hatchet. I got the one at the moment, but we'll take some stuff with us to try and speed this process up. And do we have another axe of some kind? No. So we'll take a whetstone. Do you have an idea here? Oh, is that actually... Can we make the other hatchet? That's under building. So we can make a bone war hatchet. That's not a problem, but we can't make that. No, that requires welding 3. So there's no other way to make an axe than... So we can make stone axes. I'm not going to argue with that. And the reason we can do that is we have maintenance 1. So we can easily fix this problem. What I want to do... I want to do the whole tile thing. Because it would look cool. It's not like we're in a rush to do this any other way. What I should do is work on carving. Let's make another one of these. I mean, our carving skill is going to be really slow, but because we don't have no skill books for that. But in the long run, we can do this. Let's take these with us and the fire starters. Yeah. Carving's gonna be slow. Carving is going to be real slow. Then we can make extra buckets. Clearly it's going to require 2 buckets no matter what I do to make this. To make clay cement. Advanced kiln. Need a lighter on me. How am I missing a lighter? I am missing a lighter. Okay. Well, we'll fix that problem real fast. Walk. Okay. We got the lighter. I had put every single lighter and matchbook away for some reason. Probably just shotgun putting away everything. It's kind of something I do. Alright, let's make clay tiles, drop the other 3 logs. And we can't put these down yet anyways because we don't have any clay cement. We've got those ready. So now I'm stuck. Again. We could just sacrifice our last bucket to make the clay cement. Come on. No, crafting. Yeah. Because it doesn't register it as being... So let's fill... Empty buckets too. Where'd the other empty bucket come from? Alright, now we've got no bucket. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that you lose every 2 buckets to make this. It's stupid. it is not a great design, if that's by choice or by intention. Alright. Let's build the tile floor, at least up to the end of the foyer. So that's half gone, so it can only do 4. Yeah. Alright. We can always replace later as we get to the point where we can do this more reliably. Let's just take a wood saw, put all the nails into our backpack. That is, like I said, that is rough design choice. That almost feels like they fixed the one bug where it wasn't registering the amount, but now it's not registering a full bucket, it's a full bucket. Which is even worse. Floor. So let's get a house made. We'll just do it with logs and wood. Yeah. It's not to my original choice, but we'll make it work. Alright. House out on the water. So we're out of the one. Where's our hatchet? Sharpen the blade. Yeah, that's as sharp as we can make you. Okay, where did I put the cereal? It's in my backpack. We'll eat that, and then we'll chop down a couple more trees. And we needed to chop trees anyways to make the road out to here. So, and this will give us all the materials we need to make, or to level up our carving skill at least. Yeah. Just trying to go through the mental gymnastics of how we're going to be doing this. We gotta rest. It's funny how chopping trees apparently sets off every mental trigger in your character. Let's... come on, rest up. There we go. Some resting was done. And there goes the axe. Okay. Well. Kind of figured that was coming at some point. Just was hoping it wasn't going to be so soon. Find some flint, right? What are you finding? That's a stick. That's a stone. Put that in the backpack at least. Might as well do the same with the stick. Pick a tree branch. It's not the worst option. We can make a couple of stone axes, and that'll get us working again. Go scavenge for better axes later. In fact, you shouldn't be using the stone axes are the better option anyways for just starting out before you have any like hatchets or axe skill or anything else like that. So got that. Disable search. Crafting. Oops. Stone axe. So we can make the large stone axe if we want. But we couldn't make this yet. Yeah, we'd need level 6 masonry or level 4 knapping. So we can do this. Just need a rag. And we got a plethora of rags over here. Okay, now we just need a surface. Craft it. There we go. And that's 4, almost 5 experience points. Ooh. Yeah, let's put the kitchen knives away for the moment. Actually, let's put just about everything away. We have a bucket of water. Where did we get the second bucket of water? Okay, I mean, we still lost a bucket to making the clay cement, so that's going to be a problem no matter what we do. But we didn't lose as much. Alright. Let's just finish this out. Just want to kind of put the last couple planks down and we'll be going to bed. Floor. It's not how I wanted to do this run around, but it's what I got. And how many planks do we have left? We got the 3, so yeah. I mean, if we made the walls here, block this off, ain't nothing walking in, and we could just start sleeping out here. But with that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. If you want to see less of this content, hit the dislike button. That's how that works. And as always, have a wonderful day.